There's so many people with schizophrenia that really function well. My moments where I thought, you know, I'm actually the sane one. It's the other people who's trying to mess with my mind. But eventually, I think it's got a lot. It's very important to come to acceptance. And what prevents you to accept is also stigma discrimination. Even way back when I was diagnosed, I mean, it was much worse than it's now. It was like a forbidden topic to speak about. Even if you go see a psychologist, it's a big shame on the family. I'm still on medication, but in the beginning it was difficult because it's very much a matter of trial and error, because not every medication works for everybody. People with mental illness are no different. It's like if you have high blood pressure or a headache, you know. I wish actually people would be more open to speak about it. If you look at HIV/AIDS, HIV/AIDS became an epidemic, in the 80s? Look where they have come now. It's now a topic that can be openly discussed and engaged with. It's not a big shame anymore. Why isn't mental illness walking the same route? Why isn't it been accepted? If you look, I mean, it's dated back to ancient years, and it's still not there. You know, I don't understand why not. But I think it might be also related to myths, you know, people being demon-possessed or bewitched. And maybe science has contributed to change those perceptions, you know, that it's more medically related. I mean, I'm on medication, I function perfectly well. I work, I have a full-time job, I live independently. A funny thing actually, when I went to India, when I was in India, there was a woman who phoned the office. She wanted to speak to me specifically. And my colleague said, no, I'm in India. So she said, so who's traveling with me? She said, no, I'm traveling alone. But who's there to look after me? You understand? It's like people say, thinking that now I need supervision 24/7. I mean, you know, people, how can I say, mental illness doesn't affect your intellect. I think that's important. My whole life consists around improving mental health. And I would really like to contribute more towards that in improving the quality of life of people with mental illness. And I think most of all to try and make people suffering from these mental illnesses to start believing in themselves and accept that they can live perfectly normal lives and not seeing it as being doomed, and also not allowing others to discriminate against them or abuse them because of it. Just actually see yourself as courageous in seeking help and going for treatment. I mean, it's just taking your medication and that's it. It's not a death sentence.